If you say the wrong thing in the next 60 seconds, you'll turn space into a breakup. Let me translate something for you. When a woman says, I need space, she is almost never talking about physical distance. It's not about the apartment, the city, or the 5 feet between you on the couch. She's talking about the suffocating pressure of your emotional expectation. My name is Christina, and this is Christina Talks Men. And today, we are going to decode the 4 words that strike fear into the hearts of men everywhere. More importantly, I'm going to give you the one and only move you should make when you hear them, a move so powerful it can completely reframe the dynamic. Quick check, like video, and comment below where you're watching from. I love seeing how far this men's growth community reaches. First, let's talk about the typical male response. It's a panic response, and it's completely logical. When she says, I need space, your brain interprets this as a problem to be solved, a gap to be closed. So you go into fix-it mode. You ask questions. What did I do wrong? Is it something I said? How can we fix this? What do you need from me? You think you are being a great communicator. You think you are showing that you care. Now, let me give you the unfiltered truth from my perspective. When you react with a barrage of questions and attempts to fix it, you are doing the one thing that will guarantee she takes even more space. You are confirming her feeling of being suffocated. Think of her attraction for you like a fire. For a fire to burn hot, it needs oxygen. Your constant need for reassurance, your panic, your frantic attempts to fix her feelings, that's not oxygen. That's a thick, wet blanket. You're smothering the very fire you're trying to save. She asked for space because she was feeling pressured. Your panicked reaction is the highest form of pressure imaginable. You are literally doing the opposite of what she's asking for on a deep, emotional level. I've seen this so many times. She says space, and within an hour, he sends 3 paragraphs, then calls, then sends, are you mad? And by the end of the day, she's not asking for space anymore. She's asking to end it. So, what's really happening in her mind? When a woman asks for space, she is sending a signal. She's saying, the emotional cost of this interaction is currently too high for me. She might feel like she's responsible for your happiness. She might feel that your entire mood depends on her replies. She might feel that your life has started to revolve around her instead of your own purpose. This feeling of being a man's entire emotional center is a massive burden for a woman. It is not attractive. It is exhausting. So when she says, I need space, what she's truly saying is, I need to know that you will be okay without my constant validation. I need to see that you have your own emotional and mental point of origin that is separate from me. She is testing, perhaps unconsciously, to see where your frame is. Will you collapse in on yourself without her, or do you have a foundation of your own? So, what is your best move? It is the simplest and hardest thing you will ever have to do in this situation. It's one sentence, followed by decisive action. When she says, I need some space, you take a breath, you look at her calmly, and you say, I understand. Take the space you need. I'll be focused on my own life. And that's it. No questions. No pleading. No demanding a timeline. Then you execute the most important part of the move. You give her the gift she's asking for. You give her silence. You give her absence. You turn 180 degrees and you walk, energetically, back to your own life. You get so busy investing in your purpose, your fitness, your friendships, and your mission that you genuinely don't have time to worry about her. You disappear from her radar not as a punishment, but as a consequence of you having a life to live. Why is this so powerful? 1, it shows complete emotional control. You didn't panic. You didn't crumble. You respected her words. This is a massive demonstration of masculine strength. 2, it removes all pressure. You instantly release the valve on the pressure cooker. By agreeing to her request so easily, you make her feel safe and heard. 3, it resets the reality. You are not guaranteed. You are a man with options and a life. When you were chasing her, she had all the power. The moment you agree to give her space and vanish, a new thought enters her mind. What if he's okay with this? What if he moves on? You have just reintroduced the mystery and challenge that was likely missing. 4, it proves you are not needy. Your actions are screaming louder than any words ever could. My happiness and my validation come from my own life, not from you. Your presence is a wonderful addition, but it is not a requirement for my well-being. The next time you hear I need space, I want you to see it not as a rejection, but as an opportunity. It's an opportunity to show her the strong, centered, and high-value man you are. The man who doesn't get rattled. The man who has a kingdom to run and a mission to fulfill. You cannot control how she feels, but you can always control your response. And your calm, confident, and immediate willingness to give her space is the only response that can make her second-guess wanting it in the first place. If this concept of giving space finally clicked for you, write the word ground in the comments below. A reminder to be her anchor, not her storm. And if you want to keep building that foundation, make sure you're subscribed. Until next time, be the anchor.